Hi, Rich Harfrichter again with Virtual Tax Office. This is an overview video of the Workflow Manager module, which includes Assignment Tracker, Audit Tracker, and Notice Tracker. As a sales-oriented video, this is intentionally short, and the main goal is to provide a general sense of how the module operates. So if you have a specific use case you'd like to see addressed, or otherwise need more information, please contact us to discuss your needs or set up a personalized demo. Before we start, here's a little background. The purpose of this module is to assist with management of common tasks handled by tax department staff with three main goals: standardizing the documentation and processes used in working tasks to completion, keeping track of deadlines to make sure things don't fall through the cracks, and enabling collaboration and reassignment of tasks with minimal disruption. To accomplish these goals, the module tracks what we call work items to represent a particular project, like a notice you receive from a taxing agency or a tax registration that needs to be completed. These are each broken out in a major functional area into assignments, audits, and notices. We call these trackers. Audits and notices are for obvious purposes, and assignments are for other things that simply need to be completed and tracked, like tax registrations, voluntary disclosure agreements, or tax research projects. Each of these uses work items in the same way, but the life cycle of any given item is determined by the tracker used. For example, audits have a different life cycle than notices. Work items are tracked to resolution by entering activities as they occur. You can also create and assign tasks related to any work item, which are a subset of that item specifically, and activities are also entered and tracked by task. Now, let's get the demo party started. The landing page of the workflow module, like all modules, is a dashboard which focuses on items requiring attention soon, as well as general information about what's being tracked in the module. For workflow, the main panel includes tasks with a due date pending or any work items that are not yet assigned to anyone, as well as any email activity send failures. Clicking the Go button on any of these records will take you right to that item to handle what's needed. The smaller panels below give you summary information for what's going on within the module by tracker. The first one shows a total number of unassigned items, and the buttons take you to that tracker's main landing page. The next one shows number of items currently being worked or otherwise not resolved. The third one shows recently closed items, and the buttons take you to a screen that allows you to see which items were resolved and how they turned out. Let's go to the Notice Tracker for some more detail. You can get there by clicking on the dashboard item in this panel, or also by just navigating to the desired tracker up here in the blue navigation bar. You can always get back to the dashboard by clicking on the Workflow Home button, but each tracker landing page is its own mini dashboard showing open items that are being worked or need to be assigned of that type. More advanced searches, including looking for historical or closed items, can be found using the Advanced Search menu item. By default, the landing page shows unassigned items and just those items to which you are assigned. If you are a super user or above, you can see items assigned to others by clicking this box in the upper right. To create a new workflow item, in this case a notice, just click the New button from the landing page. Any new workflow item that is added requires providing key information related to the item, such as the entity to which it relates, the jurisdiction involved, and the tax type and period covered. In addition, there's space for a general description of the item in text form and the allowance for multiple attachments to be included, such as an image of the notice received or a copy of the audit notification letter. Viewing a notice in detail, you can see general information about the notice as well as getting to any attachments that were there. Activities are undertaken to work an item to completion or resolution, and these are all tracked within the workflow item itself to document all steps and communications that have occurred. Clicking on a blue activity button will change the status of that item based on what the performing activity would normally accomplish. Using a gray activity button just adds to the history without automatically changing the status. You can always update the status of a work item to whatever you need by clicking on the blue Update activity and selecting the status you want. Each activity allows for a text description as well as multiple attachments and is classified by the general type of activity taken, like an email, phone call, or a letter sent or received. If you select email for the activity, the system allows you to send the email while creating the activity. You can select the recipient from the drop-down list or type in your own recipient by selecting Other. To allow the recipient to reply and have VTO automatically insert the reply as an activity for this work item, just leave this checkbox checked. If you don't want VTO to actually send the email and just want to log an email that has already been sent or received, just select the Do Not Send and enter the information. Any attachments will be included in the email the system sends. As you enter the activities taken to work an item to resolution, the history of that item grows and is available in the bottom half of the work item detail screen. If you want to assign a task related to the work item to another person or even to yourself, just click the Add Task button and create it. Tasks are set up with due dates and can be assigned to any user that can work one, including yourself. Tasks can also have their own activities logged, and both tasks and task activities allow for multiple attachments each. And if you want to see all activities for a work item, including its tasks, in one list, just click on the Include Task Activities checkbox here, and any task activities will be included in the list of activities for the work item. The Audit Tracker and Assignment Tracker are very similar but use different wording, of course, and as previously mentioned, will offer different life cycles for their work items. The Workflow module also allows for maintenance of contacts for each jurisdiction and tracker using the Contacts menu item. If you want to customize our standard content to be unique to your organization, just go to the Options menu and you can modify the work item types and tax types available to your organization. You can disable or hide any of our standard content items, create new ones, and reorder the lists to present in the order that you prefer. The module preferences available for Workflow Manager allow you to specify the send from email addresses used for email activities per tracker, and each choice has benefits and limitations. This is covered in a training video available to subscribers. User roles available for Workflow Manager are read-only, which can only see data but cannot make changes, User, which allows for creating and updating items but not assigning them to others except for tasks, Super User, which adds the ability to assign items to others, and Admin, which can set options for the module. That's it for this overview. We hope it was helpful, and if you aren't a subscriber, why not sign up today? For more detail about any other module of VTO, check out our other overview videos. Thanks for watching, and please let us know if you need any more information.